welcome back. This is the Recipe Whisperer. We're doing salmon today. What I'm going to show you is how to slice it and how to prepare it so that you can actually cook it on a plain skillet on the stove. What we do is we take the salmon and we slice it against the grain. Every time I slice something, it's against the grain. That way, whenever you put the seasonings in there, it's going to absorb so much more. We leave the skin on it. Okay, so what we do is we slice it, put the seasonings in there, wrap it up in aluminum foil. I'll be right back with you. Alrighty. What I've done is I cut this against the grain. And what I'm going to do is this one here I'm going to make up with just some salt and pepper. Simple. Make sure that you put it in the grooves there, in the slices that you've done. And I use Morton light salt. It's a salt substitute. And everything I try to do is heart healthy. And I've got black peppercorn that I'm going to put on this. Sprinkle it around. I've already ground it because it's hard to grind it while I'm holding on to the video camera. Put this into the grooves like what I showed you with the ribs. Put this in all these grooves right here. Leave that skin on because whenever you're done it flakes right off of it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to transfer this from here. We're going to put it right on to aluminum foil. Always put the shiny side down, dark side up. What we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up here and we're going to put it in the skillet. I've got a couple other pieces prepared right here. What we're going to do is we're going to heat it up about 5 minutes on the skin side. Flip it over approximately about 4 or 5 minutes on the fish side. Once we're done, the fish is done. Bring it out, sit on a skillet or sit on a plate. Be very, very careful. The steam coming off is extremely hot. The aluminum foil can be cool to the touch. It can be hot. Always be careful whenever you're transferring these. Once you open it up, let it sit for just a couple of minutes and you can actually flake it off with a fork. Hold still and we'll be right back with you. What I've done is I've taken the aluminum foil salmon back out of the skillet. I'm heating it up. You can see some of the smoke coming off of it right there. I got it set up on high. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this get hot. Because we want to be able, as soon as we put this aluminum foil in that skillet, it'll only take a few seconds and we'll start hearing it sizzle. It's going to whisper to us. Once it starts talking to us, we count 5 minutes. That's all it takes. 5 minutes, flip it over. Try to get your aluminum foil as tight as what you can. If you don't get extremely tight, it may leak a little bit, but that's nothing to worry about. I double it up, fold it from the ends, whatever I need to do. Each and every piece. Some of these are thicker than others. It still only takes 5 minutes on each side. Once you get used to it, your skillet and your stove always cooks different than other people's. You can adjust this accordingly. You may want it a little more done than what I do. What I do is it's like a steaming process. It heats it up so much, but the aluminum foil holds the heat on the inside, so it steams it and becomes so flaky and just peels right away from the skin. So leave the skin on. You won't be upset whenever you get done. I'm telling you, it is so tasty. But hold on just a moment. We're going to get these in the skillet here. It's getting nice and hot. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, it's red. I'm going to go ahead and give it a couple more seconds, let this skillet get real hot. Sometimes you can do this in a cast iron skillet. I don't like getting my cast iron skillets that red hot, even though you put them in the oven, so on and so forth. I just don't like doing that to my cast iron skillet. So I take the cheapest pan I got, and that's how I cook it. Sometimes you can use like a cookie sheet or a flat plate. You can do that with it. We're getting pretty hot here. Let me see what we get going. Put this on there. Starting to sizzle. You can hear it whispering to us. Hear it? Hear it? Oh yeah. There we go. I'm going to cook these up. I'm going to count it down. Set my timer there and I'll be right back with you. Some heat going now. What I've done is I've actually turned it down to medium high because we had smaller pieces. We'll probably do about 5 minutes on the skin side. Flip it over and do about 2 to 3 minutes on the flesh side. These are some smaller pieces. You can see them steaming, I hope. You can hear them sizzling. They're cooking up quite delectably. Here in just a couple of minutes we're going to go on. We've already been at it for 3 minutes. You got to keep them moving. Don't let them just sit there. You got to keep shaking them around a little bit. You don't want them to get burnt by any means. They'll cook up good on that skin side. We're going to turn this down just a little bit more. I'm getting ready to flip them, so I'll be right back with you. But since these pieces were so small, I went ahead and turned it down to the medium-high setting. We had a lot of heat on that skin side. I like the larger pieces that you can put that takes the whole bottom, just covers up the whole bottom of the skillet. You got in the aluminum foil, and it cooks up really nice. You can put the higher heat on there. But we got these going. You can see it's just steaming. It's awesome the way it comes out. I've got garlic butter on one, or garlic salt and butter on one. I've got lemon pepper with a little lemon extract on it. And then the other one is the salt and pepper that I showed you putting into the grooves. We've got about another minute and a half left on this. And we're going. That's 5 minutes on the skin side. And then it's going to be about 3 minutes on the flesh side. And these are going to be quite nice. They just flake away. It's unbelievable. Most of the times it's a quick meal. You know, prep time and everything's about 10 minutes. You can have it out and you can just open up the aluminum foil and just eat it right there on your plate just like that. That's what we usually do. Just something fast, easy, good for you. So I'm getting ready to take these off here in about 1 more minute, and I'll show you how it flakes apart. This is the lemon pepper. I've got it open up. You can see the steam coming off of it. It holds that steam in so well. You can see how it is steamed completely through and through. It is so nice. It just flakes. It is unbelievable how this fish is when you do it like this. You know, a lot of people actually do this sometimes. You can take a hamburger with some potatoes and some carrots, and you can take it, wrap it up in aluminum foil, season it up real well, wrap it up in aluminum foil, and you can throw it in a bonfire. Stick it in there for, 15-20 minutes. Everything's cooked. It's steamed. The juices are all right there. Your hamburger's not dry. Your vegetables are cooked through and through. This is absolutely wonderful how it flakes apart. It comes completely off of the skin. The skin is right there on the base of it. You can see how the skin actually sticks to the aluminum foil. You don't have to worry about it. So I hope that you all do this. Try some larger pieces. It's better with larger pieces. I happen to get the small ones this time, but listen to it. It's going to whisper to you, and enjoy it. See you again soon. Alrighty, well, I would show you this last piece that we made, but the thing about it is I ate it too fast for the video. What I did is I sliced the salmon. I put light salt, a little bit of pepper in the crevices. I took brown sugar and mixed it with butter, put it in the microwave, and made a nice little paste to go over the top. Well, not quite a paste, just a real thick liquid to go over the top of it. I layered that over the top. I wrapped it up and I cooked it 5 minutes on the skin side, 3 minutes on the meat side, and it was awesome. It almost is like a molasses. You could use molasses instead of the brown sugar and the butter. I didn't have molasses. I'm actually trying many different things here. We have used garlic, salt, and butter. We have used many different things. So please just feel free to season it however you want to and enjoy it. It is totally amazing. We'll talk to you later. We're going to be bringing you the microwave meatloaf next time. Have a good day, and we will whisper some more. Bye-bye.